Well, it's been quite a whirlwind on Wall Street when Reddit users decided to buy GameStop shares and increase its price in an effort to push out hedge funds and short sellers who betted against the stock. This as Reddit users are hoping more people jump on the bandwagon to invest in the cryptocurrency Dogecoin and now in silver. Here to talk about all these developments further is cryptocurrency pioneer and chairman of the Bitcoin Foundation, Brock Pierce. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you again for having me.
So the Robinhood app came under fire from not just the public, but lawmakers on both sides of the aisle after restricting purchases of GameStop shares along with AMC, Nokia, among others. But a class action lawsuit has since been filed against them. What's your reaction and how will this affect Robinhood's upcoming IPO?
I think some of the egregious behavior, like shorting more than 100 and almost 140% of the stock, defying the laws of physics, that's bad. But when Robinhood, as well as others, shut down the ability for the retail market to buy, this is where we have to draw the line. This is where we have to stop the game. This type of behavior is horrific, and this is where regulators should be focused. It's bad news. It manipulated the markets. It cost the retail buyers 50% in the stock price. But the good news is when the market reopened on Friday, it surged back over 100 points, picking up 60% in gains. And as the markets open up shortly, we are going to see whatever strategies the hedge funds have devised over the weekend. How will that do versus the gamers, the Redditors, the crypto people, and whatever strategies they devised? The epic battle will continue, and we're about to see the showdown shortly as the markets reopen.
And it's interesting because the app had about 13 million users last year, but after the controversy surrounding its decision to temporarily stop selling GameStop shares, it prompted many users to delete the app and use other platforms instead. And then we saw some unity from GOP Senator Ted Cruz and Democrat lawmaker Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez saying this is essentially ridiculous. Let me ask you, though, the cryptocurrency Dogecoin was initially created as a joke, yet in just 24 hours, it soared 800%, but it's been on a little bit of a roller coaster ride, so to speak, plunging by almost half on Saturday. Now it's up around 30% or so. What does this say about the growth and future of blockchain-based and digital currencies such as Dogecoin and Bitcoin?
Well, so cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Doge, or anything built on the blockchain is designed to be censorship resistant. At a time where we're seeing free speech or the First Amendment and censorship, and now we're seeing censorship in the financial markets. I think this is only going to accelerate the adoption of blockchain technology, though I must warn you, in the case of Dogecoin, there's less of an argument as to what can hold up the price, whereas what we're seeing in the stock market, there is a short squeeze. It may be defying fundamentals, but what it is recognizing is that the shorts have no way to cover. This could, threaten or even bankrupt all of the hedge funds because they're caught in a trap. If the Redditors and gamers, if the buyers in the retail market can hold the line, these organizations could go bust. And yeah, this is definitely very, very exciting times.
It's interesting because Tesla CEO Elon Musk, he was on the app Clubhouse last night talking a little bit about Dogecoin and Bitcoin. So it really sparked some more momentum, especially going into Dogecoin saying it was made as a joke, but he said it would be an entertaining and ironic outcome, saying currency of Earth in the future. Fate loves irony if Doge became the currency of the future.
Yeah, the irony of Robin Hood, stealing from the poor, giving to the rich, secretly working for the sheriff of Nottingham. The irony is all here. GameStop, stop the game, change the game. Again, the irony continues. But what we've seen is the power of the people, the power of the community. And as you said, with AOC, Ted Cruz, people you would never expect to agree on things. People are taking sides. They're saying, I stand with the people or I stand with these hedge funds, specifically hedge funds that profit from killing American companies and American jobs at a time where we desperately need them. And the lines are being drawn. This is clearly it's sending a message that transparency is needed in the market. And those that are performing and doing bad things are going to be faced to call the music. People are going to be held accountable for the first time that we didn't see in 2008 or any of the other times.
And it's so interesting too. I'm a big Redditor. I've always loved Reddit, and to see how the subreddit Wall Street Bets, it's been growing substantially. It's been mind blowing to say the least. But speaking of Reddit, users are investing in silver, with traders seeing it as a way to hurt big banks, which they believe have been artificially suppressing prices. How will forums such as the subreddit Wall Street Bets change the trajectory of how hedge funds will perceive and invest in the market?
Well, yes, this is a movement that is being emboldened every day as people see they do have the power to make an impact. And more people are joining this movement. If I were a hedge fund right now that bets on killing American companies, I would be trying to get out of this position rapidly, because I don't think this is the end. I think we are just seeing the beginning. Obviously, the bet on silver is a much larger bet. But I think that the Redditors are right. I think that the silver prices and precious metals have been artificially held down. But that's a battle that's far bigger than anything with GameStop. And I think as more and more people join this movement, we could see a meteoric rise in silver. It's moved the highest it has moved since the crash of Lehman Brothers back in the global financial crisis. So again, exciting times. I think this is just the beginning. And hold on for dear life, as they say. Hold the line.
Brock Pierce, thank you so much. And for our viewers watching and listening, you can also visit brockpierce.com to learn more about you and everything else you've done. Brock Pierce, again, chairman of the Bitcoin Foundation, thank you so much again for your time.
Thank you for having me.